Hi, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Constellations Earth. I am your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader of the stars. I'm here to provide you a relationship message for what I would call April of 2025, but really it's for your life ahead. We have had about a year and a half of really hard relationship work. We just came off of the South Node going through Libra. Libra deals with relationships. So all of our relationships collectively were on the table. And now we are in Aries season with the sun in Aries, and that means that the Earth is in Libra. Essentially, everything that we just went through and had to look at is now on the table for dealing with. You've done the groundwork, and now it's really time to deal with it, is basically where we're at collectively, astrologically, and in our personal lives. The message that I want to provide for you today is how you relate to anything and everything. It's not necessarily going to be just a love reading, though it could have a lot to do with love. So if you're here just for love, I'm just letting you know that it's not necessarily going to be a love reading. It's a relating and a relationship reading. Let's think about what's in your sign right now. You've got Mars in Cancer at 22 degrees of Cancer currently. What that brings up for me initially is very tropey, spiritual tropey for Cancer. I'm sure every Cancer has seen the meme floating around on the internet of the crab wielding the knife. And he's just, Cancer, just kind of nasty. Ooh, did I just call you nasty? I'm sorry. In the meme, the crab is a little feisty and a little Cancer, he's got his little pinchers out. So I think I was given that kind of played out image of you guys, so you guys can actually let go of the played outness of your own energy, your own sign being known for being crabby and cranky and moody, and moving into a new way of relating with yourself, so we don't all relate with you in that manner anymore. And we see that you guys are so much more than just that meme and the way we are currently perceiving you, because you guys are deep. You're as deep as the ocean. I'm going to be working with two different decks today. Yes, and Little Bug has come, the Dream Weaver's Oracle, and the Tarot of Curious Creatures. I feel like the cat is your first tarot card, and I'm just gonna be straight with you. It's feeling a little needy and like it's not getting attention, which is your superpower to give that to yourself. When you're feeling kind of whiny and like you're not getting attention and you want to be snippy and be needy, we need you guys to shore that energy up and learn how to self-soothe. Can you self-soothe? She's like, no, sometimes we need to be petted. I get it, Cancer. Sometimes you need that. I get it. I need that too sometimes. You have Two of Swords. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Just the imagery here is like the crab. It looks like the crab with his pinchers up. Two of Swords, though. Why is that here? Let's go a little deeper. Seven of Swords. Oh man, this is getting deep, guys. I'm gonna go a layer deeper. Why are these here? Okay. Seven of Pentacles. There we go. There's the happiness that we get to. Two of Swords. I feel like the crabbiness of Cancer comes out when you guys sometimes don't know how to behave or how to decide. And okay, this is too much. You make your problems everybody else's problems, is kind of what I'm getting here. You make a situation that can be handled by you and decided internally. This is a completely internal judgment and self-assessment tool here that's being onboarded for Cancer. And you try to get away with some emotional blackmail. This card is the thievery card. I call it the shady motherfucker card, but I immediately heard emotional blackmail. And what it's saying is you can't get away from that. No, you need to get away from that. You need to escape from that energy. That is detrimental energy for you. Okay, this is just too much. We're gonna have to smudge the kitty. We're gonna have to smudge the kitty in a minute. Smudging always drives her off. This kind of duplicitous, shady, conniving, emotional blackmail energy is being asked to end at this time. Okay. What do we do with the kitty? What do we do with the kitty? Because if I close the door and toss her out, she's got this new bad habit of clawing at the door and shredding the wood, which is not good. She's on her little happy kitty moon period and she wants to have kittens. I feel like this is all just a tarot card. Just witness the tarot card in action of the needy kitty needing to heal this energy and self-soothe and find higher octave, more beneficial behaviors instead of dwelling in the Seven of Swords energy. I feel like a lot of this has to do with attention and giving attention to yourself. So this is alchemy that I'm not just bad mouthing you and I'm making a lot of jokes here, but this is alchemy that I'm going to walk you through. This is alchemizing those feelings into a different energy from Seven of Swords to Seven of Pentacles. A Cancer, when it's in its lowest octave expression, is behaving like this, and its highest octave expression, it's like this. In the crab shell is where we need to be doing this alchemy. Cancer is our poster child for emotional intelligence, emotional quotient, like an EQ. You have an IQ and you have an EQ. You guys are our EQ. And it's not just a Cancer thing. We were raised to not be able to deal with our emotions properly. We were dealt shitty hands by society and our parents to not be able to make good decisions and good choices internally and to self-soothe and do it all. I feel like this is just saying it's all being done in the house. It's all being kept in here. You're calm, cool as a cucumber, and nobody knows that you're alchemizing all kinds of negative thoughts and bad feelings and the ways that you used to emotional blackmail in the past. And you're doing this beautiful self-care and this self-soothing to behave like this. So the Seven of Pentacles for me would indicate that you are doing the proper self-care. And that's just another thing that you collectively as Cancers are displaying to humanity is when you have proper self-care and you have emotional maturity, well, guess what? You treat other people better. You don't get crabby with other people. You are cool, calm, and collected. This guy doesn't have a care in the world. He's just happy as a clam because he has done all this gardening work. The soul garden has been weeded, feeded, seeded, all of those things. He's done exceptional self-care. He has invested in himself so well that he is not nuts and he is calm and collected. and you're driving me nuts. This is a test. I feel like she's a test to show how everybody else can get Cancer riled up and agitated when really you're supposed to be like, this actually isn't even bothering me that the cat is headbutting me and rubbing against me and trying to provoke a response from me and being needy and grabbing at my attention. A lot of that is because Cancers are the parent energy and the mother-father energy of the zodiac. You feel responsible for a lot of things. You're responsible for your self-care, and you're responsible for the things that go on under your hood. And then if you feel like this, then you can relate to other people and give and nurture and do all those other Cancer qualities that you do so well. But you shouldn't be doing them if you're not coming from this place. This is your seed point. This is your soul bank. Your soul bank has to be full to the brim under that crab shell. Okay, now we're gonna tap you. That's not working. Okay, you just be my crabby little Cancer friend today. You just sit there and be Cancery. Let's get an oracle card for the Cancers, shall we? Too mean, Marjorie. Oh, it's time to feed the hungry heart again. A little ocean creature. This is your shell. This is your crab shell. This is your facade. And then this is the tender little Cancer, the little soft-bodied crab that you actually are underneath. You know, what I get here too is don't blend your feelings with the world's feelings. Don't blend your feelings with the world politics. Don't blend your feelings with your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Don't blend your feelings with your children. There has to be that shell, that barrier, that shield between what's yours and what's theirs. That's theirs, this is mine. 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 This is a new way of relating for you. That's theirs, this is mine. That's theirs, this is mine. Let them, let them, let them, let them. They're driving me crazy. Let them, let them, let them, let them. And you know, if I keep giving the cat attention and actually mommying her and trying to coddle her and woo, 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 go away or do this or do that, it's like a little child. It's going to keep being needy and grabbing at my attention more instead of doing what she's finally doing now, which is settling down. Well, okay, to the best of her ability. But that's the number one thing that I get. And I'm hearing don't be hangry, because it says feed the hungry heart. Don't be hangry. And I don't mean just with food. You need to not be hangry with soul food and self-care either. You can't starve yourself in those departments. Coming from a hangry place in general is going to be really toxic for Cancer. And I'm getting, it will give you a heart attack. It will affect your heart. It's going to hurt your heart. So you don't want to be hangry for any reason. You want to Seven of Pentacles everything before you interact with anything else. Everything internally has to be Seven of Pentacles before you go accidentally Seven of Swords and stabbing the world. Soul food, soul food, soul food. Soul food, soul food, soul food, soul food. If you need to go in your craft room all day, then go in your craft room all day. If you need to step out of the room and go for a hike with your dog because somebody's riling you up, soul food, do it. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Stay in your heart. Stay calm, cool, and collected and unfazed. And you're going to have really different dynamic new relationships, especially with yourself. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so good when you can do this emotional gardening, this emotional self-care, this emotional tending within. You really have to think about what's in the crab shell as akin to a garden. And that garden has to have the best attention and nurturing, or it's going to grow weeds. And those weeds gets you in this situation. And I think that's it for you guys, Cancer. I feel like that was a little bit of a tough love situation there. Maybe I was raised by a Cancer and, you know, it had some big ramifications with my emotional maturity in my life. So maybe I had to get that out a little bit. But I still love you guys. I do love you guys very much. Just like my mama, my crabby mama. Anyway, thanks for viewing, and I hope to see you all back here soon. Bye.